At its annual spring business meetings Thursday, the Big 12 announced multi-year hosting agreements in the sports of men's basketball, women's basketball, and baseball. The Sprint Center in Kansas City will host the Phillips 66 Big 12 Men's Basketball Championship each year from 2017 through 2020. The agreement means that the Sprint Center will extend to 11 consecutive years hosting the Men's Basketball Championship.
We felt like it was time to go through a competitive bidding process and give some other places a chance to have a crack at it. But in the end, Kansas City once again stepped up and made a substantial offer and has always made promises and always over-delivered on those promises. Kansas City has set an exceedingly high bar. They really have done a terrific job. And the last 2 years, I don't know how the tournament could have been any better. We had terrific competition. We had great crowds, great environment outside the venue. The people at the Sprint Center do an absolutely impeccable job of hosting events year in and year out.
Pending final negotiations, the Women's Basketball Championship is slated for Oklahoma City in 2017, 18, and 19. OKC has previously been awarded next year's Women's Championship. The Baseball Championship returns to Oklahoma City in 2016 after a one-year hiatus, and pending final negotiations, the conference has extended its agreement with OKC for baseball for 4 years through 2020.
In the case of the women's tournament, the attendance has not been as good as we would like. I think we have lots of room to grow there. I think we have lots of room to grow with our baseball tournament as well. We just feel like from a sponsor activation standpoint, from a media coverage standpoint, from a fan accommodation standpoint, that putting it in one location where we can look for ways to improve year over year is what we need right now. So in the case of growing it, it's mostly in the case of women's basketball and baseball.
15 different sites will host Big 12 championships in 2015-2016, including 2 at neutral sites for the first time. Wrestling will move to the Sprint Center in Kansas City, while gymnastics will take place at the Dr. Pepper Arena in Frisco, Texas. For the Big 12 Digital Network, I'm Wendell Barnhouse.